Welcome, guys. I hope this is coming into you, kind of out in a mountain lake here, and the service can be kind of spotty. But I'm hoping to catch a trout and get some fish together. Let me know what the streaming quality is here. This is the first time I've tried to live stream from this location. So, if you're seeing this and it's coming in clear, let me know. If it's coming in no good, give me a thumbs. Send a number 2. If it's coming in clear, send a number 1. I'd appreciate it. This is Bright Lake, Northern California. I am nearby the boat launch. And there's some real healthy rainbow trout in here. So I am hoping for one of these beautiful clear water rainbow trout. Thank you for joining me today. I can't say thank you enough to all the people that join me on the live streams. It really brightens my day up. So if you're watching this and this seems intriguing to you, go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. It really helps with the stream, gets more people on here. Like I said before, I don't know the quality of the streaming that's going out right now. So if the streaming is no good, give me a number 2. If the streaming is good, go ahead and send a number 1. Usually takes a few minutes for people to get on the stream. So I'm hoping they'll be coming on board now. All right. Thank you for joining. This is Bright Lake, Northern California, Skipper Cove's Marina, and we are fishing for trout. So far, the system hasn't said that I'm coming in poorly, so I'm assuming quality of the stream is all right. Like I said before, give me a number 1 for a quality stream and a number 2 for poor quality. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here with me. If the stream is coming in poor, give me a number 2. If it's a decent quality stream, would you please give me a number 1? Okay, it's fuzzy. Thank you. Thank you for the info. This is the first time I've tried to stream from this location. Yeah. So, it's kind of an experiment, but thank you for being with me. Should I keep the stream going or just shut it down? I'm in California, United States of America. And I am trout fishing, rainbow trout fishing. I started about 10 minutes ago, so you usually need to be fairly patient with these guys. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you guys joining me on my fishing trip. Where are you from? Lee? Mr. Lee or Mrs. Lee? I'm not sure. Forgive me for my ignorance. 916, all right. Southern California. Yeah. How are things down there today? Northern California, 916 Sacramento? All right, cool. It's like perfect up here. It's a little bit chilly, but there's like no wind right now, which is honestly kind of rare on this lake because no fish yet. I just started about 10 minutes ago. A few minutes before I started the stream. But this is a great trout fishing lake. If you're all the way up in Northern California at Sacramento area, you can drive up here in about an hour and a half. This is Ingle Bright Lake. It's a great trout fishing lake. Usually not too busy. I do suggest having a full day available. I'm only here for like an hour today, and then I got to go take care of some things. But yeah, it's a great place to fish. There's trails, benches, barbecue pits. The only camping is boat in only. So if you want to go camping, you would need to bring a boat. And the spots are wonderful. There's beaches you can camp on. The water's really nice and clean and clear. Even today after the storms and stuff, it's still pretty clear. So yeah. There's a sunken boat just a short ways away from me. It looks like the Army Corps engineers floated it back to the surface, but it's flipped over and has like floats holding it up back over by the loading dock, kind of closer to the dam. Kind of interesting. Haven't really seen that here before. Yeah, so hopefully I get a fish. I'll keep the stream going for a little while. I might set it up on a little spot that I have over here where you can just kind of watch me. Hey, I see there's a couple people on the stream. Drop me a thumbs up. We'll get some more people in here. I would appreciate it. I do a lot of fishing videos, trout fishing, bass fishing. This weekend I'm going to be doing some videos from the Delta. Right now I just have power bait on. I'm just trying to get some trout, some hatchery trout. But this weekend I'm going to be fishing down in the Delta. You know, we'll be using sardines. We're going to be going for striped bass. Kind of what I got planned for the weekend. It's my birthday weekend, so we're taking the boat out, taking the 26-foot Tollycraft. We're going to be chasing them stripers down, see what happens. This is just kind of the warm-up. Can't go out rusty, right? Although I go fishing all the damn time, so I'm not really rusty. So if you're in a boat here, you can troll. with like a night crawler or some, so you put like a cast master on and put like a piece of a night crawler on and then troll with that. That works really well. Also, if you're just going to bait fish and just kind of drift, I suggest using, which is kind of my little trick, salad shrimp, the little tiny shrimp. Those work great for trout in here. I know that there's a wild freshwater shrimp in this lake that the trout like to feed on. So I think they see the salad shrimp and recognize it as food, and they just tear it up. But because I'm fishing from shore, the salad shrimp just gets kind of caught in the rocks, and it's no good. The power bait's good because, you know, it holds itself up off the rocks. So that's why I'm using what I'm using. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully I get a fish here. Or at least a bite, right? No, they're in here. I've caught lots and lots of trout from this lake. It's kind of my little honey hole. Yeah, thanks for staying here with me, Lee. I appreciate it. Should check out my stream this weekend when we're fishing for striped bass. I usually try and do one early in the morning, like when the sun's coming up, because that's when the bass bite best. But I'm still not sure what time I'm going to go out on the water in the boat. I have a boat on a slip down in the delta, so you know, we wake up there on the boat, and I do a stream early in the morning, just fishing from the dock there. But then I'll make some videos of us fishing out on the water, and if the signal is good enough, I'll try and do a live stream from out on the delta. But that's questionable if that will be possible, just due to the signal quality out there. There's quite a bit of wildlife here. Sometimes you'll see like a mountain lion up on that hill up there. Well, it's pretty rare to see them, but they live up there. So keep that in mind if you're here. And then last time I was camping across the lake from here, out there, I don't know if you can see it with the quality of the stream. I was fishing out there and camping across the way out there, and a bear came down to our campsite at night. So that was interesting. It didn't bother us. It just came down, walked around the campsite. I took our ice box and tied it up in a tree, like a sling, so the bear wouldn't want to bother us. And that worked fine. So, but yeah, there's great fishing here. There really is. I should bring my aluminum fishing boat here. I have a small aluminum fishing boat with just a trolling motor on it that works good here. Thing was, I didn't realize that I could actually live stream from here, because I assumed the signal wasn't good enough, but apparently they must have put a new tower in or something, because now I have signal here. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Fish. Give me a fish, Mr. Fish. Need to do the fish dance, right? Get them fish to come up. I've got probably another 20 minutes and then I got to wrap it up, but we'll keep fishing until then. So stay with me if you can, or at least check back in. Yeah, this is definitely a beautiful place. There's usually some deer you can see walking around in the forest around here. Maybe a hawk or two chasing fish around. It's pretty serene. I hear the ranger going up the hill. This lake is managed by the Army Corps of Engineers. So they're pretty chill, to be honest. Like, they'll give you a ticket if you're parked down here without paying fees on a busy day. Otherwise, they're usually just like, get the hell out of here, guy, or pay your fees, rather than just giving you a ticket right away. $5 years? Oh man, it doesn't have to be expensive. Get yourself a cheap fishing pole from Walmart, a split shot and a split shot for a weight and a treble hook and a tube of power bait. You put all that together for under $40. Well, the fishing license is expensive. With that gear and a fishing license, you're still looking at $100. So I do understand. It has gotten to be pretty damn expensive. And then with the salmon being locked up, it's discouraging, I mean, this lake right here, I like trout fishing it, but they either need to take the dam down or put a fish ladder in, because what's going on with the fish ladder got expensive because I skunk a lot. I get it, man. I'm probably going to get skunked today too. But, it got me out of the house, got me some fresh air. I'm standing, I'm not playing a video game, and it gives me something to do. During the winter, I'm pretty slow on work, so, yeah. Down to one. Just you, Lee? Oh, see that? Fish just surfaced right in front of me. Fish just surfaced right in front. Oh, I think I'm getting a nibble. I think my rod had a nibble. Get right here, get ready. Did we get a nibble? I don't know. Sometimes my eyes play tricks on me. Play tricks on me. There we go. That came out right finally. Come on, Mr. Fish. There was definitely a fish that just surfaced right in front of where I'm fishing. And I think I just had a nibble. So there's a mountain behind me that's blocking the sun. And it's not warm, but it's not freezing. The weather here is pretty mild. There's a palm tree growing on the hillside next to me. So yeah, across the way the sun is shining. Where I'm at, the sun is blocked by this mountain here. Oh, another little fish wiggling around out there. We're gonna get one, I think. Come on, drop me a thumbs up, you guys, if you just came on the channel. Need some of that to get some more people on here. But yeah, it's not warm. It's got brisk air. Definitely brisk. But I got Levi's and a long sleeve sweater on, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Some ducks cruising by out there where the fish jumped a little while ago. Let's see, there's the ducks. You guys see the ducks? See, I'll zoom in on them. A couple little duckies. Come on, Mr. Fish. Fish has got a bite. We got to get a bite. I would love to catch a fish for the stream and for myself. You know, it would just pull it all together, right, guys? Although it is beautiful out here, just kind of just enjoying the scenery. A fish would make it all worth it. Let's get right here. You guys can kind of see what we got going on here. See, the water here is pretty clear, you know, for being winter and and the water being like at its murkiest. This lake is always super clear and great to swim in. Great place to swim. I do fish for crappie, but I usually go to Clear Lake for that because there's just so many more crappie in Clear Lake. It's just a great fishery. Seems like every time I go to Clear Lake, I get a monster catfish, a beautiful bass, and a stringer full of crappie. And you know, that's about a 3-hour drive for me. So I don't go there often. But I do love to fish Clear Lake. Black Butte. Okay, good to know. I'll keep that in mind. You know, there's nothing better than talking to fishermen about fishing. You get the best spots ever by just talking to fishermen about fishing. Because there's only so much that one person can experience, but when you start sharing experiences, that's when you start really loading up on knowledge. Yeah. Hey, drop me some thumbs up, guys. I can use it. Get it from a few more people on the stream. Trying to catch some rainbow trout here in Englebright Lake, Northern California. Black Butte. I have to look that up. I'm not sure of where that lake is located. Well, I think I'm going to set the camera up on my little pedestal over here and check my bait. All right. Let's see what we got here. Lake is deep and cold. Always like to look at it and see if anything's been chewing on it. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to put this one out in this direction instead of going straight out. Sinking, sinking, sinking. Still taking line. Still taking line. Deep. There, it's on the bottom. Nope, it's flat. Okay, she's set. If we get any fish, let me see that. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, I just heard a big one leap. There's plenty of fish in here. Get a little more slack out of it. Perfect. Now she's set. Hopefully we get a bite now. There we go. Yeah, so I repositioned it. All right, use a light action rod. I can do that. I'll leave this one out for a little while. And I got a little bit of heartburn. Heartburn's been killing me lately. I almost think I need to cut out coffee altogether. It's a bummer too, because I love drinking coffee. Guess that's just getting older. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. I see somebody new just joined. We're fishing for rainbow trout on Englebright Lake in Northern California. Thank you for being here. Hear them geese. Well, those guys like that cold water, huh? Let's see. This lake goes upstream from here about 6 miles. It's fed by the Yuba River coming from the Sierras, which is a beautiful river to go swimming in. If any of you are interested in spots to go swimming in Northern California. It's a little bit overcrowded these days. The state made most of the good spots on it state parks, so everybody knows where they're at now, and it gets a lot of traffic during the summer, but for a good reason, because it's gorgeous and the water's perfect and all that stuff. Also, something interesting about this lake or this river system is that it produced more gold than any other river in the history of the world. So that's a interesting fact. This is where the gold rush took place. This is like the river that the gold miners were all after. It was laden with gold. And they got most of it, right? They moved on to hard rock mining, hydraulic mining, where they used the big water cannons to wash the mountains out, get the gold that was trapped in the mountainside still. And then the gold rush ended. But that all happened in this area. There's also some great smallmouth bass fishing in this lake. If you know how to use soft baits, you know, like if you want to get out here with some like salt and pepper rubber grubs, you can hook up on some really nice smallmouth bass. There's also spotted bass in here. But yeah, there's good fish in this lake. There is crappie in here, but they're very hard to find. I've scoped to catch the crappie. You got to be able to find them. I've found them before with just regular fish finders, but still, that doesn't make them easy to catch. Hey, thanks for joining. I see you got another person on the stream. We're fishing for rainbow trout in Northern California on Eagle Bright Lake. Beautiful day to be fishing, though. It can be wild. I've seen people catch like 60 trout in a day, but you know that's when they're all just released. It's beautiful out here, right? Wonder how that's going to impact the lake, because we haven't had any wine vineyards on this lake in the past. It's just kind of open, rugged land behind this point. So we'll see how that impacts the lake. Going on 35 minutes now. No fish. Man, it's tough fishing. Thanks for joining me. I see I got 3 people on the stream. Appreciate you guys being here with me, trying to catch some fish. Drop me a thumbs up if you could. Really helps out with the stream. Helps me get more people on board. We're fishing for rainbow trout in Northern California on Eagle Bright Lake. People just keep dropping off. Got to catch some fish for them. Nobody wants to watch a guy not catching fish. I get it. Hope your guys' day is going as good as mine is. I mean, short of me catching a bunch of fish, it's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful day. And I'm hoping we get one to bite soon enough. Get a fish out of the water. That would be nice. Thank you guys for being here with me. I'm doing my best to try and catch a trout. Show you what one of these mountain rainbows look like. I'm gonna sit down right here next to the rod. Oh. All right. We got to get one, right? One of these fish has got to bite. One of these fish has got to bite. There was a few breaking the surface a little while ago, but I thought I was going to get one. Didn't happen. See, I got a couple of new people on the stream. Why don't you guys go ahead and give me a thumbs up and we'll get some more people on here. We're fishing for rainbow trout on Bright Lake in Northern California, USA. We're trying to catch ourselves a fish for dinner. Get a nice, tasty trout for dinner. All right, we've been streaming for 40 minutes. No fish. I'm going to say, Lee, if you're still there with me, buddy, hey, thank you for hanging in here. If not, you were here with me for quite a while. That's awesome. Anybody else, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you participating in the stream and just being here and checking out what I'm doing today. Like I said, I'm going to be going striper fishing this weekend, so check me out on the weekend. That'll definitely have some fish in it, and it won't just be a bust like this. So check me out, man. Hey, thanks for everything. Have a great evening, great afternoon. Have a wonderful night, and take care of yourselves. Be good, and yada, 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 right? Take care, guys. I'm going to call the end of the stream now. Thanks.